ഓം വീരായ നമഃ. ഓം ശക്തിമതാം ശ്രേഷ്ഠായ നമഃ. ഓം ധർമായ നമഃ. ഓം ധർമ്മവിദുത്തമായ നമഃ. ഓം വൈകുണ്ഠായ നമഃ. ഓം പുരുഷായ നമഃ. ഓം പ്രാണായ നമഃ. ഓം പ്രാണദായ നമഃ. ഓം പ്രണവായ നമഃ. ഓം പൃഥവേ നമഃ. ഓം ഹിരണ്യഗർഭായ നമഃ. ഓം ശത്രുഘ്നായ നമഃ. ഓം വ്യാപ്തായ നമഃ. ഓം വായവേ നമഃ. ഓം അധോക്ഷജായ നമഃ. ഓം രതവേ നമഃ. ഓം സുദർശനായ നമഃ. ഓം കാലായ നമഃ. ഓം പരമേഷ്ഠിനേ നമഃ. ഓം പരിഗ്രഹായ നമഃ. ഓം ഉഗ്രായ നമഃ. ഓം സംവത്സരായ നമഃ. ഓം ദക്ഷായ നമഃ. ഓം വിശ്രാമായ നമഃ. ഓം വിശ്വദക്ഷിണായ നമഃ. ഓം വിസ്താരായ നമഃ. ഓം സ്ഥാവരസ്ഥാണവേ നമഃ. ഓം പ്രമാണായ നമഃ. ഓം ബീജായ അവ്യയായ നമഃ. ഓം അർദ്ധായ നമഃ. ഓം അനർദ്ധ.
Much love to all. What up, Kim from Australia? I was just doing yoga handstands on red rocks. It's called earthing. Yeah, all the minerals you need. I have a whole bunch of rocks, and I lie on those, my stomach and my back, every day. All about love. Much love to Australia. Microphone check 1 2. What a world that we're living in today. Wow. So first of all, I'm exhausted. Chronic pain is once again, wow, my resume of pain before I get into, well, of course, numerology, how everything is connected and how it's about the human body. And that's it. Okay? My pain resume. Everyone has a pain resume. Okay? No one is all good or all bad. You're everything. The MRI scan, right? Go into the building to nothing. 3rd degree sprained ankle tissue, 10 years old. The back tire of a bicycle hit me in the back of the skull, bleeding, 11 years old. Resume, scar tissue, do the math. It stays there. Oh yeah. Then I was a dancer, athlete, whatever, rapper, dance teacher, truther, no, survivor of pain. Now, as a dancer, what happened? Lord have mercy. ACL, my knee, I ripped it. I have a cadaver for a knee, scarred tissue. Sprained ankles, head, do the math. Now I'm in my 20s. I'm not done. When I was in grade 8, track and field, I put a hole in my knee. See the scar there? Okay. Grade 8. It's still there. Scar tissue. Surgery. There was a hole in my knee. But the scar tissue, that's the truth. Okay? Your government, the demons that we're talking about, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the reptilians, Freemasonry. No. Scarred tissue is the real demon. Metaphorically and physically, it is the firmament that makes the dome of the earth. You can have it in your body. It's indestructible almost, and almost impossible to fix in your 40s. Now, shoulders, knees, and toes. All scar tissue calcified. And now I am conveniently breaking all of that down by myself with no painkillers, no science, no more surgery. I do my own version of yoga and healing, and it's almost impossible to deal with the pain, but I deal with it. This is why I'm so woke. Okay? The scar tissue on the head, easily a concussion or a stroke. Yeah. I'm dealing with that. 47 years old. How am I doing? I hope you're well. I wished I was. I look great. Looks can be deceiving. Okay? That's my pain resume. I'm dealing with the level of pain is beyond a 10 out of 10. Okay. Now, the positive news is my workout routine is stationary. You don't have to go to the gym, move around a lot. Your gym is rocks. I'll explain why it's important to get into rocks, not rock music or rock and roll. I'm going to give you everything you need, health-wise, making connections, simple. What Germany is, Nazi Germany. I hung out with Alexander Lippisch, a famous aeronautical German rocket scientist who moved to Cedar Rapids and had a child. I hung up with his son today. Yes. He's a hippie. He's real woke. He believes in a ball earth, but I've debunked him with flat earth. Back and forth, right? Anyhow, he makes dolls out of wires, and he makes these like, I don't want to call it a paper airplane, out of a wooden tree. He makes these little boomerangs. He can throw them, and they come back to him. He's a very cool dude. So his father shook hands with Hitler, was not a Nazi. His father was Operation Paperclip, and they weren't all evil. I'm learning a lot from this guy, okay? So it's one thing to research things. Oh, yeah, NASA and the Nazis and Walt Disney and Werner von Braun, Nazi, right? It's one thing to see that. Then it's one thing to step back and to remember that there are some people who are bloodlines that are all over America who relate to that world that have positive things as well. So I'm also learning from that. So it's not all evil is my point. Microphone check 1, 2. Now. Man. So good. I'm snacking here. Pardon me. Exactly, Joan. A group is never all bad or all good. They're both. For example, for people who are confused about sides and stuff like that and what is better, your car, no matter what, when it breaks down, has a red wire and a blue wire. Listen to me carefully. This is how your blood works, red and blue. Your Democrat and Republican, or your Crips and your Bloods, got it from you. It's a fact. Your blood is blue and red, like Krishna can be blue. And the Blues Brothers, anyone but you, and the Smurfs, they got it simply from you. And the dome and the sea is blue. Okay? When your car breaks down, in order to have someone jump your car and start it again, do you notice they have to have a red and blue frequency, negative, positive, to channel the energy to get it to start? Meaning the demon side and the angel have to negotiate. Which your Democrats and Republicans, they're on the same team, they can't do. Your gangs of LA are getting better apparently, but it's still red and blue. I'll blow your brains out. You see where I'm going here, over a color. Wow. So you have to manage the negative and positive. You can't be one thing only because you're missing a side of yourself. And when you break down, metaphorically, your car will need both. But if you're only one side, see where I'm going here, you are not going to prosper. You are not going to awaken properly. You'll be broken but kind of awake if you're not aware of the negative and positive and alchemizing both. Yes or no? Okay. Now, by the way, your car is the sex drive. It's from you. The sex drive is from us. Hello. Okay. Joan, great analogy, balance, equilibrium. Of course. I did a handstand. The only way I can do a handstand like that with chronic pain and all this stuff and focusing is the negative and positive. What's my negative? Chronic pain. The positive, conquering the pain with the mind. That's it. No painkillers. Once again, you know what I mean? No PT. I've done all that. You know what it gave me? Scar tissue and more parasites and side effects. But God bless science. No! Jay, show us who you were hanging out with today. This is the son of famous rocket engineer from Germany who knew Hitler. Not a Nazi, Alexander Lippisch. All right. Which means that everyone that Hitler knew wasn't evil. Okay, some of them were geniuses and knew how to manipulate electronics and to fly stuff. So do the math. Okay, maybe they got caught up and brought into an environment that wasn't so good for them, but they meant well. Like this guy's dad. Just wanted to make airplanes, not machines of death. But he did help do that. Okay. No! Jay, what do you mean? He's a cool dude, man. Here he is. Here's the son, the Lippisch family. That was today. Total hippie, man. Total hippie. Here's his dad. All right. Looks just like him. All right. German aeronautical engineer. All righty. This guy did up in Cedar Rapids, and I'm in Iowa City. And interestingly enough, this guy's father died the year I was born. I was born in 1976, honey. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm in Iowa City, so of course I would meet someone who's connected. I also know. I know Van Allen is a Van Allen astronomy telescope building here, the Van Allen building. Okay? So I took gender studies in the Van Allen building. I know Van Allen, the Van Allen belt guy. I know his nephew. His niece. Excuse me, his niece. I'm loopy. Okay? Customer at my store. So I know people who are connected just from what? Making moves, appearing places. What up? Led Darose. Buonanotte. So I'm going to get a lot of things clear. Not every German's a Nazi. There are some people who think that. Oh, yeah. Ridiculous. There were some Nazis who were flat earthers. I told him that. He's a ball earther. I told his son that. And his son knew that. He's like, yes, I know. And they were into supernatural stuff. He didn't actually try to debunk me on that. So he kind of knows, right? That it's a thing. Gotta let go of the ball earth, guys. Okay, now, I'm sorry. I'm going to also show you that being a German, or if you're black or white, okay, white folks have no rhythm, right? I was a ballet dancer. Are you kidding me? How many Russians are you kidding me? Could jump and spin and turn on beat better than anyone I've ever seen in my life, any race. Okay. Asian, oh my God, Asians, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, incredible. Timing, rhythm, jump, everything. So what is rhythm? I've seen all races kick butt and genders. I've seen women jump as high as men in ballet. I have. And turn on one foot more. So I can debunk all this crap. So what is Germany? Now we get into connections. Before I get into, I have the 786 omen I showed you in my YouTube thing there. Actually, before I do this German thing, let me knock my numbers out of the water here. Let me explain to you how your creator works. What I mean by a creator, I don't mean just the generic God that a lot of us seem to think is, oh, this version, Allah. The atheist, the Zen Buddhist, there's no God. But then there's a Buddha statue, which is a God body. Ironic, right? The Christians and Catholics, you have your white guy. The Abraham people, Jehovah's, Scientologists, you have Baha'i. You have all these categories in Hinduism, all these different gods. Lord have mercy. I'm going to sum it down to a simple formula of awareness. That's it. You all are reflections. I don't care if you believe or not. Microphone check 1, 2. Even you. You are something that is divine and was made by a creator. The human body is creative, right? The hands like to do stuff and the feet, which mean that something that made you that is not a human, that you can't see, would be the creator or the generator of vitamin D, God, the sun, and the light of the moon. Okay. Jay, why do you speak like this? So in Flickr photos, I found this today. 786, number of Om and Allah, very sacred number. For a mandala right here of Vishnu. Now, I'm not a Hindu, okay? But by default, everyone is all these things I'm going to show you. Do you know how hard it is to find that number? It's not a coincidence. I'm going to show you. What up, Jazzy Her? I'm going to show you it's not. It's divine. And it was meant for me to see that and to share with you all. Jay, this makes no sense. It's a coincidence. I'm debunking myself. First of all, what does 786 mean? Because a lot of people say that I have no idea what numbers are. I receive omens from other people that they made, not me. I'll see 222 or 444. They did it. They didn't know it. I see it. I say, hey, man, I have that number already for you here. They're like, I know nothing about that. And here's how you address that. You have a social security number. They're telling you you're insecure without it. That's numerology fact. Your P.O. box. Box, hexahedron, the earth is a square in geometry, and the 5 platonic solids, a box. Your address has a number, hence numerology. Your age, your height, the number of bones you have in your body, the numbers on your credit card. And they're understanding me when I say that. You don't darn yourself and say you are not a number person. This is very strange behavior because the number is the solution, not the video, not the memes, not the is it a man, is it a woman, is it a Freemason, is it a reptilian, the world sucks, global warming, globe, all this stuff, only Palestine and Israel or the Ukraine and Russia, never mind the war with the food, the war on you and me, the fast food, legal poison. Where's the CNN and the Fox and the SWAT team for that, giving us diabetes legally? This fast food in your hospital that is not good. I even asked nurses at my store, and they're bringing their own food to the hospital, and they work for the hospital at the University of Iowa. That's how bad the food is, and they even know it there. So that's a war on everybody. Children, yeah. Your dog, your cat, what are they eating? Do you know what the ingredients are? Are there heavy metals in your cat food, your dog food? There's heavy metals in your fast food. In your cereal, Roundup and tricks for kids. What's Roundup? Agent Orange? Monsanto? Fact, right? And they're putting a headlock on all your hippie farmers and spraying their weed so they grow death for you. Yeah. Where's the protesting this? Palestine, Israel, Donald Trump is an asshole, apparently. They all suck. Pardon my language. All of your presidents suck. People have to get hurt for every president. How do I know that? The third world countries, Iraq, right, has gotten a lot of death with my tax dollars, supporting the military-industrial complex. Let's protest federal tax dollars and why are we supporting the military. I might be a pacifist. I might be a Zen Buddhist. I might be an atheist or a Hindu or a peaceful or a vegan even. But if I support the military-industrial complex, I am kind of a shill if I'm saying that I'm a pacifist or a Zen Buddhist or a Hindu or a yogi or a vegan or a himsa, which means peace in Buddhism. If you have a job and you're paying the federal taxes, you're doing the dance. You're going against what you think you are. Bars. So the awareness is what makes you clean. I believe in karma. You clean your karma. What up, Jason Margaret? Distraction Division. Thank you for the hearts. What up, SBCA? Thank you for the hearts. I'm on fire. I speak your language. I'm seeing numbers 6 and 4, the letters of Om. 6 and 4. Yeah, baby. 4 is M. O is 6. I'm seeing it right now. Now, I'm going to speak your language. A lot of you don't understand what's going on. Not my chat room. But this is for the masses. What is it to understand? That first of all, you know nothing. you relax. The ego, you relax. Too much Joe Rogan, you have stimulation from a viral truther. Alex Jones, you're stimulated, right? QAnon, you're stimulated, right? Anonymous, you're stimulated. What your homie told you, what you saw, your own trauma, only your problems. Slow it down. Slow it down. Now, here we see it panoramically. I go outside, there's a bunch of different kinds of protest. Doesn't work. The gender protest, LGBTQ, right? The global warming protest, right? The taxes. We shouldn't be having, lower the taxes. Never mind that. Federal taxes are the killer. Okay? You have racial issues. We know this, right? We're out there. We want peace in the Middle East. We want peace in Palestine, in Israel. We want peace in Ukraine. There we are, right? LGBTQ, Palestine, Israel, Ukraine, abortion, gender, black people, white people, Christians, atheism, homeless people, rich people, poor. You are all confused. You are all confused. What is the one thing that they've all missed while they're protesting? Food. What did they eat before they went there and talked that trash? Legal poison should be the thing to protest, honey. Not only that, but the spraying of your sky 24 hours a day is not normal. If you do not know the chemicals and what is sprayed in the sky, I don't want to hear what's QAnon, it's conspiracy, it ain't doing nothing to me. That is a lazy attitude. I hear that all the time. If you do not know what exactly, hear me now, is in those smoke trails, not contrails, the thick, thick, thick reptilian gills of the dragon covering your sun and moon all day, would be causing you problems. Thank you for the 100s. It is not normal, first of all, and it's an additive to your sky. It's an additive, honey. An additive to subtract you and me. Population control is politically correct. Your PC computer, don't you play with me here. Pluto and Cancer letters, honey. Yeah. So, very simple. This is the world you're living in today. You know nothing. Let it go. Know that you know nothing. A lot of us are staring down here. We're missing the sky. We're in the phone. I'm in your bum bum. I'm in your car. I'm in your ex-girlfriend or your boyfriend. I'm in your club. I'm at your job. I'm gossiping. Wow, I'm in your house now. This is the world you live in today. But what did you eat? What's the food you're eating? And what's going on in your water before you go out and protest and get arrested and get your jaw broken by, you know what, the boys in blue? The boys in blue would be your Shiva, blue people. Blue Blood's a TV series. Mm-hmm. Shiva, Shakti, all of them are blue. Krishna, where did it come from? What's going on? Your sky and your water are blue. Do you get blue balls? Yeah, when you get a bit horny. Okay. 786 is the number of Om and Allah. Slow it down, Jay, just so you know what's going on here. So already a miracle has happened for you. Now, and here's your Allah. How'd they know that? How does a number become a god? How does 7, 8, and 6 become a god? I don't know. MasterCard means you're a slave to your plastic. I'm going to say it again. MasterCard. I have my master's in fine arts with no undergraduate, no ego. Your MasterCard is telling you that you're a slave to plastic. Hippocampus is made of neoplasticity. You have natural plastic in your brain, but what kind are they making? Even the toxic crap they're making to poison you came from your body. You have in your body the ability to fight off everything they're killing you with because it all comes from your body. Even the poisons come from you. Who are they? They're not human. They are demons. They aren't scientists. They're not Freemasons. They are supernatural entities that you can manifest through black or white magic. If you're an atheist, I got nothing for you. But your atheist believes in their card, their credit card, their MasterCard, and the numbers on that, right? The phone number for your phone is numerology. You believe in that number, right? Your birthday, the time of your birth. Everyone knows that, right? But numerology, I'm not a number person. Ugh, blasphemy. Joan, makes me furious. The chemtrails. Yeah, it's there 24 hours a day. It's 24 hours a day. You're guaranteed. And there are people who will go protest George Floyd, will call Donald Trump an asshole. Okay, I get it. LGBTQ community, of course, gay rights, abortion, whatever. They'll go out and protest that. But when I say, hey, the sky right now is really smoky and those aren't clouds, they're like, it's a conspiracy. I'm like, wow. This is the world that we live in today. So it's not looking too good for humans. I'll be honest with you. People ask me, how's the day treating you? What does that mean? The day treating me. The day does not treat you. The day gives you life. How's the day treating you? No. This is what I say. I said, the day is fine. I said, it's the humans I'm concerned about. Thank you for the hearts. They're like, oh, wow, that's a good answer. Like, yeah, the day is fine. It's the humans I'm concerned about. You say that to someone who asks you, how's the day treating you? Slow it down, Jay. 786, right? Number of views. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. It's the number of that. Does Jay have that anywhere else? Of course I do. I'm only going to show you one example because many of you can't handle this. You get nervous. God bless, look within. Here's a car. It's Iowa now. What are the odds? There's my face. There's a painting made by a YouTube subscriber with his wife and his daughter. Jazzy Her is in here. So I'm telling you, people, and I have that painting right by my, I'm loopy. I have to speak slow. My register. I have scar tissue on my head. It makes my jaw tight. It makes it hard for me to speak. So I'm coming out of the closet with my pain more for you guys to understand who you're dealing with. Because every video you've seen of me all these years, the truth movement, 8 years of me banging like this, I've been in excruciating pain. Enough that I should be either in a wheelchair, stroking, or on high meds. And I am not doing that. And this is why it's intense. Bars! What up, Elliot James? Jazzy Her. They sprayed the other day, and now we are expected to have rain for 5 days. Yep. It's called The Cloud Piercer. That's a movie, right? Or Snowpiercer, pardon me. Or something like that. It's called cloud seeding. I told a customer, this is funny. These hippies today, the hippies, they're beautiful, but they're a little confused. So I serve many people who eat meat. Of course, I have to do that. We sell meat, sadly. So there was one day, and there's this woman, beautiful, older woman, hippie chick, right? Had to be about maybe 70. So meat eater, no judgment. I'm pork, you name it, and beef. I'm like, wow. I look at her book. Her book says, ways to make the environment healthier for growing food, basically. Right? And I said to her, you ever heard of cloud seeding? She goes, they're still doing that? I'm like, yeah, it's a different version now. It's on steroids. I said, oh yeah. You ever noticed the rain and the snow and the temperatures up and down? Yeah, they're doing a version of that, all right. It's more, you can't use chemtrails. If you want to have a conversation about the sky, do not use chemtrails. No one will hear you. They'll go to conspiracy. Say cloud seeding. Okay, then they'll at least look up there. So here's this hippie chick reading a book on how to grow her food and to save the environment, environmentally friendly, right? And she hasn't seen the sky in years. And she thinks that cloud seeding doesn't happen anymore. Well, there's definitely seeding going on, and it's not just seeds, boo-boo. Yes or no? Okay, we move on. 786. I'm going to get these numbers out of the way first. Who else is up in here? Joan Margaret. My sis got a cloud book from my dad, and they've added names for the chemical fog and heart patterns, right? Joan, just got a distiller for my water. Bless you. What up, Elliot James? Yeah, they're demons. Joan, liquid oxygen is sky blue too. Right. Joan, blows my mind the planes are right in front of everybody. I know. Still, they don't see. It's weird, honey. Joan, I don't understand it. It's amazing. I could have acne right here, okay? And I have no acne. But if I have one day, I kid you not, with acne, oh my God, Jay, what's that on your face? Jay, I noticed you have a limp. They notice my pain, but they don't notice the sky and the pain of the sky. It's unbelievable. This confirms to me, do not only call the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, whatever, the Freemasons your enemies. You understand me? You have some neighbors and some co-workers possibly, and friends who just can't get it. All right, but they can see other things, but they don't see what matters. They're far more, listen to me, they're far more threatening than your government. There are some that are born a little bit not connected there. So don't damn the government. Hi, secret people watching me. Don't get mad at Big Brother only. There are some people who are born with a frequency of not getting it. And they're hanging out with you right now. Okay. Also, getting this does not help. You know what I'm talking? Needles, pills, side effects. People, fast. Enema flush, using your urine. Earthing, done. Solar gaze. Learn how to watch the sun and the moon. Done. We move on. More with numbers. Jazzy here. Oh, yeah, I was talking to friends about the chemtrails and they didn't respond. Of course, yeah, they didn't respond. Of course not. But they know about Donald Trump, right? They know about what you ate last night, what kind of car you drove, right? They know when you farted. They know when you have a limp. They know when you're sick, when you're coughing. Oh, do you have COVID? They'll know that. They'll know if you didn't get this because they'll ask you about that. It's amazing. The sky and the air and your food are all being poisoned legally, and no one's protesting that. Unbelievable. They're choosing to ignore. I know. They will have a painful death. I'm not wishing death. It is what it is, honey. Now, speaking of interesting number patterns. Here's a picture of course, your Krishna and Radharani. Okay, he's blue, like you in the sky. It's a metaphor, all right? Now, the number of views, this is an interesting, I'm going to show you how I can do it in many unique ways. Donate for a name decode below if you want. Donate whatever you can. All I need is your first name. 161. Now, that was today. I have a receipt with a customer. There's my name. There's 851. My name is 185 in Pythagoras. Honey. The zero don't count, honey. 161. Wow, that is alchemy. That is magic. That is how your creator works. And I don't want to hear no, well, when Jay wins the lottery, and that happened on this date. Okay? So I don't want to hear, when Jay wins the lottery, I'll take it seriously. The numerology. I keep hearing that. Or the lottery. Like, what is that about? The lottery is a curse. Many people who win the lottery end up dying mysteriously. I don't want a lot of money. You know what I want? A lot of sense. Not your change from your dollar. The sense. The sixth sense. Your sensei. Sensory. Sensibility. Sensitive. Okay. And me getting the lottery is not going to change the world. The numbers and you being aware of it will. All of us doing that? Yeah. All right. That's pretty damn deep. Now also, get done quickly. Here's a picture of Lord Vishnu, another Flickr photo. Blue, like your sky and your blood. This is you. How many views? You all know my number, JHE and Pythagoras 185. Okay, I have way more I could show you, but that's wow. Now, what happened? Okay, there it is. Receipt. I'm not playing games. JHE, the 1 is a J, the 5 is an E, the 8 is an H in Pythagoras. Get it done quick. There's the date. All right. And if you call it devil worship, I got something for you too. Now, 315, that's the prime number of JHE in Chaldean from 531. All right. Ding, 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 honey. You have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. What are the odds? 315 and 185. I have way more to show than that, but you don't have time for that. Now, I'm not done with you. A lot of you still don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. I believe in me. Ding, ding, ding. I have it in my address, honey. Okay, that's down the street from me, honey. Wow. And the rock star number. I'm going to see it like this, okay, in a car. All right, so this is the secret. Got tons of these. Get your name decoded by me. Donate whatever you can, just your first name. I will blow your mind, man. I'm not from here. It'll be a paranormal, supernatural reading for you. That takes you out of your body and your ego, and it will teach you things you didn't know about you and others. That's it. That's why I'm here. I'm not perfect, but I am a perfect creation. Now, and I got way more numbers, man. I mean, dude, but y'all don't have time. So let's just be careful here. So in Pythagoras, JHE, the 1 is a J, the 5 is an E, the 8 is an H, just so you see. All right. So 851, 185 are miracles. Now, 851, right? Watch this. Let's go back to that receipt. So this customer is from India too. 851, right? I wonder if I have a picture of that in the car. People, gotta wake up. Live is life. Get your life right, honey. Get your life right, honey. This is not devil worship. This is how your government works. They have a social security number. What is this number doing in letters? If it's not a thing, I'm manipulating it, and there I am. Okay? A mystic, for real. A hero of numbers. I used to hate numbers in math. All of you did, because you weren't taught correctly. It wasn't translated to you. It was just given to you as data, as science. It is not that. It's supernatural and magical for good and bad reasons. Now, 315. Okay, remember? All right, that's an important one too. That's the size of Lord Shiva's trident, the statue of belief in India, the biggest statue of Shiva. That's why I see it all the time, honey. All right, now slow it down. Slow it down, Jay. You. Slow it down. I hate when he makes that sound. I know. I hate when you eat fast food, not my chat room. I hate when you poison yourself with chemtrails, pardon me, cloud seeding, and you don't see it. I hate when you don't see it and it poisons your whole family quietly, and you think it's in your genes. You think it's only a virus. Okay. It's called a pattern of energy, and your government understands how you work, and they can make you sick, and they can blame it on you, and you won't even know. That's a genius demon. I'm not mad at my government. It's the people, man. Y'all, woo! They are using incredible black magic. It's unreal. Respect your enemy. Damn. Respect your enemy. Jay, what does that mean? Jay is an agent. All right, 315. Give me a second here. I got to find that one. That's worth it. I will lose views for this because a lot of you are still Christian and Catholic, and you're superstitious, or you don't believe in anything. For example, I posted on Facebook all the videos where light comes out of my body. All right. And I posted it on a truth page. And so someone didn't respond. They wrote a whole bunch of Bible verses. They printed a whole bunch of Bible verses. Right. One of them mentioned Sodom. You see where I'm going? So it was an individual who was praying for me. It was obvious. They wrote no comment, just a long Bible verse. Bless them. This is what I said. I said, thank you for the poetry. I said, but God is more than a book and words. This is what I said to them. Listen very carefully. When you mess with me, you got to be careful. I said, it would be better for you to follow nature, because the paper that was used to make those verses was stolen from a tree, the tree of life. Your cortex means the bark of a tree, etymology. And I said, secondly, the human being that wrote that, the same thing that made the tree, which made the paper of your Bible first, the tree, also made the human. So you should be following nature and not the word and the human. You should be following the creator that made the tree, that made the paper, bars in which you're giving me Bible verses, telling me that I'm doing demon worship. And you messed up, because I'm a creation of that tree. I am more than a verse. I am more than prayer. It will take more than that, honey, to protect anybody from anything, because prayers don't work, really. If they did, we'd have our own reality, wouldn't we? No need to go to work or have a social security number or a car or a plane or electronics. Nope, you'd have your own reality. It takes more than prayer. It takes action. Tantra means action, not only sexual holding. Tantra, action, to be active. Having a ritual, thank you. A ritual or a routine, it's the same word. My routine, number patterns, and honoring the creator, and emailing it to myself and documenting. And sharing with others who are woke. Like my goddess Taya. This one will send me a number. It appears the same day from Slovenia. And me back to her. No problem. I'm doing it overseas too. Okay? 315. So here's the funny thing. I've made collages, a mixture of all these numbers that are sacred to me. I have hundreds of them. And guess what happens? It'll appear in a receipt or in a car or somewhere, and boom, I have the collage. And I can show the customer, wow, isn't it funny how I already had that ready for you? And that arrangement of numbers, they're like, wow. Joan, won't lose me. Cool. Jazzy her, smiley face. All righty. This may take some time. I have so many collages. One second. I don't know if I should show this. I'm too tired. This is going to take too much work, guys. I'm sorry. I like showing connections, but then I get loopy from chronic pain, and I'm like, maybe I should just not do this. I'll find, okay, here we go. Thank God. All right. So I see it like this, honey. I mean, I got more than this, but there you go. 315. So that number in a receipt, I have it the size of an actual picture. Okay, but it's more than that. I'm going to show you what Hinduism is. This is Christianity. This is Muslim, Islam, and Judaism are all the same. They're all mystics. It's mystical energy. It's not just a book. Pardon me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I see this number enough to know it's not a coincidence. It's something sacred, and this is the Shiva. This is Shiva consciousness that I'm experiencing too. I receive omens from all of the gods. Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Hinduism, you name it. All of them come to me through numbers. Okay? So that's just a little taste. I have way more, but you don't have time for that. And now I'm going to get into the meat. I don't eat meat of this video. I'm going back to Germany because I was hanging out with Alexander Lippisch, famous German. Yes, he knew Hitler. Operation Paperclip brought to America, a famous aeronautical German rocket scientist. His son and I were hanging out today. And we smoked some weed. Pretty fun. Okay, now, what is a German? You don't know what a German really is. I'm going to show you what a German is. I think like children and not like you adults who are uptight and you forgot about your invisible friend. You forgot about the ghost you saw. Remember the ghost you saw? Yeah, you all have ghost stories. Yeah, you forgot about that. Remember that dream you had? That dream, and then that dream, something came true. You saw it again, deja vu. Remember that happened to you? Everyone has that, but they don't remember that anymore. The TV, pop culture, that's it. Wow. Wow, honey. Go back to your ghost stories, honey. For real. That's God and Goddess and the demon too. Relax. Who's the ghostwriter? What's a ghostwriter in pop culture? The ghostwriter? The one writing the song behind the scenes? Is it really a human doing that? Okay, be careful. The Holy Ghost. Ghostface killer of Wu-Tang Clan. Casper, the unfriendly ghost. Okay. What is a German? Jawohl. I danced in Wolfsburg, Germany, too. They're cool people. I danced in the Volkswagen Theater. Oh, yeah. It's a theater that is a, what are these terms? I'm so bad at alpha terms. What do you call it? A place that makes cars. I don't know, a factory. It's a car making factory turned into a theater as well for art. In Wolfsburg, the fortress of the wolf. Wolf in Latin is lupus. It's a disease and a constellation in Libra. Yeah, it's near Libra and Saturn when the sun sets. The wolf of Little Red Riding Hood. The sun turns red when it sets. And there's a wolf there. Your ancestors saw that, but you and I don't get it. Jay, shut up and show us what a German is. Here you go, honey. Now, when I show this, this should silence race and gender real quick. But a lot of us like being black, like being gay, like being white, like being Christian, like being a fan of Bon Jovi as opposed to a fan of Led Zeppelin, the Lakers, Celtics, or all of us want to be fans and fans and fans. Or in a movement. Or only LGBTQ, only flat earth, only veganism, only meat eating, only science, only Donald Trump, only your business, only what you're eating and what you smell like. Mind your business, not my chat room. Germany is this, like everything else is. Take your time and understand this. It is a chemical element, pardon me. Take your time. Germanium, interesting. And there's your German. So it's not about being a Nazi only. It's a vibration, honey. Everybody is an element. You're all germs. You're made of germs. Germs are not bad. You've been taught wrong. Oh, kill the germs. What are you using to kill the germs with? Pledge? There are heavy metals, lead, mercury, and cadmium in all of your mainstream cleaning products. Look it up right now. Look it up right now as I'm speaking. Don't look at me saying it. You look it up and type it in. Right. So to kill the germ or the German, you're killing yourself. You might get some breathing problems after many years of that. It won't happen right away because your body wants to live. Ha! You won't protest the food in your house having all kinds of crap on it. You won't protest your household cleaning stuff having legal poison in it. Your laundry detergent, research Tide and ALL, what's in those? Nothing. There's no soap in there, honey. Dyes and chemicals that can cause you cancer. Look it up right now. Don't look at me. I'll even wait for you to do it. Look up household products, cleaning, and your laundry detergent and toxic chemicals right now before you ask me about pronouns, abortion, who I voted for, Donald Trump, Palestine, Israel, the Ukraine, Russia. No, you look up right now, detergent. Look it up. And your household cleaning products and what's in them. Yeah, now we're done. So Germany is germanium, an element in your periodic table. It's more than that. What makes the chemicals that makes germanium? That would be a creator. You're done, the God. For good and bad reasons. Depends on who is using it, honey. And I love this question. Jay, the numbers, what does it mean? What does it mean? They'll always ask me, but what does it mean? When they're the one that made it happen too. So they're the reason why it means. So what does it mean? It means you. You're done. It means you. What you just did is what it means. I'm not here to give you all that. You figure it out. What does it mean? What do you think it means? It doesn't have to mean anything. Do you understand me? This is what it means. There's something else going on that you aren't aware of that is supernatural that relates to you and me and to someone no longer here. When someone passes away, a number system and an energy happens, like a lottery in the universe. Yeah, uni means one. Universe. Catholic means universal. You have a unitard in ballet. What? One love, says Bob Marley. Shh, listen to me. The number, when someone passes away, they will come back in a number. There's no death. White light, people see that in death and in numerology. Trust me. That's it. I mean, more than that, but you'll see ghosts and stuff like, yes. You don't believe in God? Most atheists have a ghost story or a UFO. Of course. Most atheists have seen a door moving by itself. Of course, something floating by itself. Of course. So what happened, atheists? What did that? I'm just curious. And what was your invisible friend really? Look Within is here. Look Within, I mentioned you earlier. 786. Now we move on. More connections as to how everyone's awesome. One second here. We're going to Nazis for a second. Give me a second. All right, so I've seen some of these kinds of things, and I don't know to trust these, but this is floating around now. So you got some Nazis who apparently were flat earthers, okay? Interesting. I'm not supporting the Nazis, honey. Relax. I'm just showing you cannot be an incredible inventor of airplanes and rockets and floating devices. They made incredible stuff back in the day that could float. You cannot make those things on a spinning globe. They made hovercrafts. Listen, they were geniuses. You understand me? They knew what they were doing. Okay? So Some of them believe the earth was stationary and flat, like the things they made. Aha, flat and floating around. Interesting. All right. So, now, what is a Nasi? Huh. Nasi. I'm stupid. I don't know. Nasi is a Hebrew title. Hi, people. The Holocaust? I understand. You need to wake up, honey. You need to wake up. What is going on? Wake up. Not one person out there that talks about Anne Frank or the Holocaust mentions this. Not one of you. Shame on you. You're missing a vital connection. It's a Hebrew title. I'm the first one to do this? I just Googled the damn thing. Come on, people, man. How hard is that? Nazi. I wonder if it means something else. It does. Oh, I love that you guys are all talking. Joan, look within, Jazzy, her. Very good. Oh, white vinegar cleans? Yeah, white vinegar does. Yes, use white vinegar. Also apple cider vinegar. And my store does sell bleach. We have bleach that is plant-based bleach. There are bleaches that don't have the chlorine. Okay? My store sells those. So there is some healthy bleach out there. Just don't do Clorox or oxecute them. They're executing you with the chemicals. For your acne, oxecute, they're telling you something. The side effect is going to oxecute you or execute your kidney probably. But your skin looks great. Lemon juice for copper. I love it. Thank you, Joan. We've got some wise people up in here giving remedies. This is how a chat room should be. God bless my chat room. All right, so Nazi, I'm just showing you, is not what you think it is. It's Nazi. William is Bill. And Richard is dictionary? Okay. Nasi is S-A-I-N, to be sane? Okay. NASA? Something going on there, honey. So it means a prince. Let's look it up. Let's just look it up. Oh, wow. So it means prince, like the singer. You better wake up. You better wake up, honey. Who is Prince now? Anyone named Prince? Is there a code going on? Ding, 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 ding. Hello? Hello, wakey, wakey. And I've heard that Hitler was a Jew. And I've heard that Hitler might be related to the Rothschild family. But you can't say Rothschild at all. Even saying the name, it makes you anti-Semitic. What does the word Semitic mean? It's not only Jewish people, honey. And shame on you for that. That's racist towards other people's belief systems to say that anti-Semitic is only for the Jewish people. Let's go to etymology and put a foot in many assumptions. Yeah. You black people who call yourself the tribe of Israel, you're going too far. It's everyone's tribe, honey. Shh. You got to know how to decode the code. Decode the decoder, and you will be the truther. Now, Semitic, what does it mean? Not only Jewish. Pardon me. Etymology. So this is all scholar. Semitic. I'm going to read for you. Denoting the major language group that includes Hebrew, Arabic, Aramaic, Assyrian, etc. We stop there. You only hear about Jew. But you leave out the Arab and the Assyrians? Interesting. I'm just saying. Define your words before you give me them. Now let's read that and just digest so we can all have education here. Very simple. There it goes. Hebrew and Arab, honey. How are you Jews and you Arabs fighting? You guys have to see your patterns. The time is now, honey. Wake your bums up. This could save your life right here. Yes, they hijacked it, Joan. Of course. Hijack is the Union Jack. Listen carefully. Union Jack flag of England, it's the sun ray. When you watch the sun, watch the reflection. I'll show you what Union Jack is. I have a photo of it. I'll show you what it looks like. Do I still have it? I do. If you see a rainbow reflection on glass from a light in any building, it will make X's. Like this. Notice that rainbow glow is making an X. This is my recent photo of it. It's a torus field, the rainbow. You see it? Very clearly, it's making an X. Now, when you turn the other way, you do not see it. It's making an X like this. Your skull and bones. Better be careful. Osiris people, I know my stuff. Hi, Yale University, the Brotherhood of Death with your symbols of skull and bones. The Nazis used as well at Yale, a fraternity. Hi. I'm going to show you one more version of your Union Jack. I don't see any truther showing those rainbows. Only flat earth, Illuminati, Freemasonry. Is it a man? Is it a woman? It's a blood drinker. It's a reptilian. The world sucks. That's your truth movement today. Oh, we're going to get another virus. More side effects from this. We already know, people. Here it is. This one right here, a photo of a reflection from the sun reflecting in my store. It's making an X, honey. You can see it. Now it's upright. You can see it very clearly, the rainbow. You turn the other way, you will not see it. You live in that. Now, X like this and an X like that. That's a hexahedron. That's what the Earth looks like. I'm showing you. I can debunk ball Earth by those photos. They're making X's, not spinning globes. They're reflecting what the Earth is. A hex, square, a hedron, in your 5 platonic solids. Now, Jay, slow it down. This is a good point. Let's go to the Union Jack to confirm the X's. Now, when the chemtrails, pardon me, the cloud seeding happens, they make X's. Always. Perfect. Geometry. Always. You'll see X's of smoke. Always, man. But I'm crazy, right? And I will show you that. First, let's go to the Union Jack. You will need no other video after any one of my videos. Only an hour in, and I'm showing you the source of everything? Wow. Union Jack. People. Hi. Hi, people. What do you see there? It's the rays of the sun. It's the rainbow I showed you, honey. Wake your bums up. Wake up. You turn it that way, it's an X, honey. The cross is an X. It's 2 crosses. They're all the same. You understand me? You can flip them. A cross makes an X, honey. Duh. Ball Earth where? Okay, and it's a flat plane and a cross? The flat plane, right? It's 2 planes. Let's go back now and let's digest this. Oh, there it is. There's the torus field. That's your Union Jack X. You have nowhere to go. You will never see a rainbow spinning 1,000 miles an hour, or you'll see it as an arc or a line. An arc or a cross line, not spinning globes, honey. Firm. Hi. There's not one truther on this planet that can do that. So ball Earth is done. Now, let's go to the shape of the Earth in geometry to see the rainbow pattern. You cannot have a rainbow. If we're going 1,000 miles an hour, that's stationary. It'd be a blur, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be able to see it. Well, gravity's holding it. I forgot what I was doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so here's the hex. There's an X. You have ball Earth, or you have nowhere to go now. I'm doing a different version of flat Earth. That is the rainbow. The hex, the X, honey. This is why Elon Musk has named Twitter X. The X Factor, X-Men, X-rated. You're X-lover. Wake up, is Earth. Where are you going to go? I'm showing you the invisible world you live in and what shape she makes. Look within the local Masonic hall here has the address 111, I noticed. That's your number. Of course it does. It's the number 3. If you go to your news right now, any news, it will happen in 3s, always a 3, a 6, over 3 and a 6, a 3 with a 9. 3 is everywhere. And the 6s, always. Or anything in 3s, 12s, always. Okay? Always. The minute you hear 3 or 6 or a relationship with those numbers, you know something, let's just say, I can't call it fake. Hi, YouTube. Something weird is happening. Okay? It's called mind control. That's it. That's all. Now, I'm going to show you how you are all Krishna, Christ, Abraham, you name it. You are the flute. You are the Doug Flutie, the Patriot player. You are the flute of Krishna, the magic flute of Mozart, the skin flute. Jay, how do you know that? I'll show you. A Venu, not your venue. In Sanskrit, V-E-N-U, do you know what it means? A bamboo flute. In Sanskrit, Venus, honey. Hi, wake up, people. A bamboo flute in Venu. That's Sanskrit, and then flute. Okay, or it's your Pied Piper. Who is Rowdy Piper for your WF wrestling? Venue or Venus, honey? Marathi, India? No, it is you. Now, how do I know that? What does your tibia mean? Jay, what is that? And shame on your physics, any professor, physics, science people, globalists. What's that even mean? Where are you guys at? And most of the time, when they're debating with each other, they're all going to argue and out-talk each other. You notice that? Any conversation about politics, science, or some author, or some scientist, or some book, or some event, there's always one person there will overtalk you and get loud on you because you aren't making connections. You're speaking about freaking distractions. You think you're smart because you read a book. You know a page or two, or an author, not my chat room. You don't know the meaning of your body parts or the shape of the earth. Never mind the damn politics and the writer and the event and protesting something that you can't even protest because you got arthritis. You should be at home. All right. Jay, you're getting angry. Your tibia is your shin bone. Okay? You have nowhere to go. Tibia. Jay, how does that relate to a pipe or a flute or Krishna? Or, I don't know, Sanskrit or Venus or Venu? Let's go to etymology. Reed flute, right. Yes, Joan. Joan mentioned 322. Cool. Wow, we got people into numbers and all that jazz up in here. Yes, people, get kidding. 322 is 3456. 34567, pardon me. Yeah, 7. What's your 7? Your 7-piece balance? Your 7 days of the week? The blowing. Your Prince had a song called "Oh 7 and we'll watch them fall. They stand in the ways of love," or something like that. I remember that song. 7 was a movie. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, The 7 Deadly Sins. You better wake up. Numerology. You don't know numbers, but you've been watching it. Jim Carrey had a movie called Numbers. And then he woke up, so-called. Come on, man. Don't trust Ice Cube, Denzel Washington, anyone famous waking up now. Be careful. You got to pay your dues first before you wake up. I don't want to see you in a movie. I don't want to see you with a product. I don't want to see you in a mansion or a limousine. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you anywhere but outside with people who are struggling, listening and working your way up to the top again. You famous people who are woke now. Okay. I've lost almost my entire family getting woke. And they still love me a little bit, but yeah. Oh yeah, I sacrificed a lot of stuff being woke. Now these people are woke now, but they're famous. Russell Brand, woo! With his little YouTube channel, viral and all that, after all those Hollywood movies and doing this, you guys, no problem. And he also says globe. When they say globe, don't listen to their channel, honey. It's just a waste of time, boo-boo. Nothing personal. I love people who are alive. You got to work harder, honey. I'm sorry, boo-boo. You got to lose a hell of a lot more and go through a hell of a lot more hell in order for me to take you seriously. Your Kyrie Irving seems woke. Oh, be careful with them. Nike deals and all that. You be careful. Talking about being woke and you a millionaire, billionaire still, doing damn movies, selling sneakers. Shut up. Not my chat room. And these people will believe them. Etymology. What is a tibia? Will Ice Cube show you this? Joe Rogan? Alex Jones? Anonymous? Let's get into it. A Netflix movie? Your priest? Your guru? Nope. This guy's deep. I know. I get it done quickly. Okay. Here's how you're awesome. And if you're an atheist, I understand, but let's just relax. Your tibia, your shin bone, honey, it's a pipe and a flute, honey. It is the flute of Krishna. It's the Doug Flutie. It's Mozart's magic flute. All about Freemasonry, that opera. Yes, it is. Wake up. It's you. Are you kidding me? How many hours of class you've had with your physics professor? You didn't know that. How many hours of data and student loan debt you're in, you didn't know that. For free, I'm giving it to you. Unbelievable. I'm a nightmare for a lot of these people because they all want to work hard. They all want to be right. They want to be in a movement. They want to protest. They want a reason to complain. They want a reason to be stimulated. Otherwise, life is boring. They're all addicts. They're addicted to energy. And I understand. I have my issues too. But you better understand the difference, honey, and have your own reality at some point, or you will pay. You will pay. I'm telling you, you will pay badly for the mistake. And you could have been a good person. Okay? You like laying pipe? It's your shin bone. So when you're earthing, when you're barefoot now on those rocks like I do, what do you think you're doing to your shin bones? You're making music in your church organs, but quietly. It's a secret society. They got it from your insides. You can't hear your organs all the time. Nope, your heart's not saying, I'm a heart. It's not. is it? Your lungs aren't saying, I'm lungs, like you and me today. I'm gay, I'm straight, LGBTQ, or I'm an atheist, or I'm a Democrat, or a Republican. Your heart's not yelling and screaming and saying, I'm a heart. And if it wasn't for me, your dumbass wouldn't even be here. Hence, your organs are more conscious, they're quiet and humble than you and me put together, aren't they? And they're keeping you alive quietly until you get sick, or you fart, or you're hungry. What's doing that? The Creator, the supernatural. Wake up. You better wake up. That water, your 80% water, what's the 80% of the water making your body, atheist? And what's in the water? Particles? Chemicals? Science? Atoms? What made the atom and what made the chemicals that made the water? Because your scientist told you that. But what made your scientist? What made the sperm that made your teacher, your truther, your scientist, and your guru? What made the sperm that made them conveniently make you hard-headed? Not my chat room, the ones who believe in their own lane. I'm a nightmare. Because they're all better than someone else, aren't they? But they forgot their sperm is equal, and the thing that made the sperm and the uterus that made them is the point, not the God they're talking about. Or the truth. No, what made you, honey? I'm showing you the rainbow. I'm showing you what made you. You are an instrument, and someone is playing you. Who's playing you? If your shin bone means a flute, someone playing with you. Sorry. Now, Venu is Venus. So just very simple connections. Venu, there's your Venus. So it's all astrology and goddess worship. The goddess of love. Now, how they know that? And lucky charms. Desire. You better wake up, honey. Everything's about her, and I'm a Taurus ruled by her. I have Venus in my house of Taurus. I am a nightmare for a lot of you. Woo! I got Mercury in my house of Gemini. I do have Saturn and Mars in my house of Cancer. That's painful, but Mars kind of cancels out the Satan, the Saturn there. Oh yeah, I got some interesting things in my chart. Okay? Venus, though. Well, what else is she called? Venus. I don't know. Let's see what other names are for Venus. I'm curious. Would it be Lucifer as one of them? The morning star, I guess. Etymology, nowhere to go. There she is. You think it's one thing, huh? Take your time and process. Venu, Venus, flute, Krishna, you, your bone. You are all Satanists. You are all Lucifers. You are all Venus. You are light and dark. The morning star, honey. Okay? Now when we go to phosphorus, you'll understand why urine therapy is the only solution today, in my opinion. What does it mean, your urine? Just gross, right? Just toxic? Like the fast foods you had and the Pepsi, Dr. Pepper that you just drank while telling me that me doing the urine thing is gross, but you're drinking Coke? Not my chat room. I've had people, listen to me, laugh at my flat earth and get grossed out by my urine therapy, and they're my friends. But here was funny. These people that laugh at my flat earth and my urine therapy, all on medication. They're on 10 different meds. All the side effects, high blood pressure, cardiovascular stuff. You see where I'm going here? And more than that. So first of all, they have that to deal with. I don't do that. And the second thing is they drink Coke and Pepsi, which they know is not good for them. And they're looking at me with my urine like I'm crazy, but they're drinking toxic chemicals made by man. I'm drinking something made by my balls and the Creator. Aha! Not an inventor. Wow. You gotta listen, I'm a nightmare for you. Not my chat room. The one giving me the weird look right now. Trying to figure me out. Don't figure me out. I am your figure. I'm your father figure and your 6 figures. Why is it 6 figures? You better wake up. Because the number is a figure in a body, and they know that. They, the secret people, know every number given to you is an energy and life force, and it will work against you or with you, or it will control you, or you can control others with it. Ah! Jones says, we will smoke them all. Russell did a Pied Piper children's book. Of course he did. It was Pied Piper and children, and Russell Brand and famous people. They love children in Hollywood, don't they? Oh, wait a minute. Mel Gibson is supporting a movie about human trafficking, right? So Mel Gibson's also awake, but doing big movies and making millions of dollars. Your Mel Gibson still loves the Vatican and being a Catholic and a Christian. Be careful. It's called a Jesuit. It means deceitful in etymology. Be careful with your famous assholes. They will do a movie that will trick you or something or an event. Oh, they're woke now. Like your Joaquin Phoenix did Earthlings, right? He's a vegan, right? Now that movie changed my diet. So, you know what I mean? It did. It's an intense movie. But Joaquin Phoenix, be careful. He's famous. He's a vegan. He's making millions. So, of course, they're going to dabble in what is popular. Being woke is popular now. Yeah. Okay. Don't trust it all the way if they're famous and making millions is my point. What does your phosphorus mean? Your phosphorus means Venus. Okay? It's an element just like the German people or you. There it is, phosphorus, morning star. You see it? Now, slow it down. I wonder where it was found. It was found in your urine in 1777. You have nowhere to go, honey. You have nowhere to go, honey. Is it gross now? It's a star system in your body there to make you the fire starter. Like Drew Barrymore. Remember? Fire starter? Right? That Stephen King thing? The fire coming out of her? You better wake up. The fire is Venus. It's simple. Okay? It's all about her, really. So urine, your shin bone, Venu, Venus, Venue, J, flat Earth, all that in an hour and a half. I gotta go pee. Give me a second here. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I don't want to read comments too much. I got to focus, but thank you for your comments. Look Within. I got to head back to work. Well, thank you, Look Within. A lot of you trust Neil deGrasse Tyson out there, the science guy. Okay, let's do some homework on Neil deGrasse Tyson, who is an actor. He's been in movies. Okay, because he's the truth. Right, the earth is a ball. That one gets real defensive when anyone speaks out. Okay, Neil deGrasse. Remember Degrassi High? Is there a connection there? Degrassi High? I'm just curious to see his background. Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson is an American astrophysicist, author, and science communicator. Interesting word. Tyson studied at Harvard University, okay, and University of Texas at Austin, and Columbia University. Damn, why so many universities, Tyson? Hey, Tyson, I only went to University of Iowa. I got my master's, Tyson. So I'm with no undergraduate, Tyson. So this is for Neil. This is for Neil. Like Neil Armstrong, the same name. People, be careful. The Freemasons. So I'm just reading up on this guy, just so you can understand. Now, let's look at him a little bit more. Everyone loves this guy. He loves to wear these kinds of shirt with the sun, okay? He's a sun guy. Okay. All right, sun guy, huh? Interesting. Solar worship. All right. Okay, just patterns. Now I'm just going to look at your famous people. I'm going to show you what they wear and how they be getting down. And just to show you that they're not just chilling in one category. There he goes again with his solar worship. Got the sun on the vest. All right, sun guy. All right, Neil. There he is, so handsome, isn't he, and smart, unlike you. All right, so now let's just slow it down. Here's the one thing that Neil won't tell you, right? Let's just keep it simple. So Neil likes to wear the sun on his vest. Hey, Neil, did you know this? I never heard Neil ever say this. So whatever talk he's having, shouldn't he mention the value of the body first? Or Mars and astrophysics and how many degrees and why the hurricane happened because science and the atoms and Einstein and the Earth is spinning around, okay? This is really funny. Did Neil ever tell you about this? I'm just curious. He loves the sun in his jacket, right? You have a solar plexus, the sun in your stomach. I've never heard Neil say this. So I'm debunking your little Harvard people here. I guarantee you, there won't be one conversation with that man mentions that your anatomy is the solar system or the sun on his damn jacket. I've already debunked him. Get your money back. How much you spent to hear him talk about Mars and Elon Musk or some project, NASA, and blah, 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 blah. But he didn't tell you that you are the solar system. I've never heard him say that. Okay. Get your money back. He's a shill. He's a shill. Freemason. I'm sure he's probably a Shriner. Black people. I'm sorry. I'm not damning all Freemasons. But a lot of black men and women love the Shriner Lodge. How do I know that? Dr. Sebi, if you watch his videos, he had Shriners funding a lot of his presentations. I'm not damning Sebi, but Sebi did a presentation in a Masonic lodge for Shriners. Okay? Just saying, just be careful with anyone who's famous or into the truth. It's a fact. Hey, Neil, I debunked you, but watch this. I wonder what Neil has to say about the moon. We know he loves the sun in his jacket and talks a whole lot of trash about the Earth being a globe when the sun is a flat disk, not a spinning hot ball. Okay, let's just shh. What does Neil say about the moon? I'm curious. This is a Harvard person. I just have my master's in fine arts, my dumbass. Now, this is what I'm typing. What does Neil deGrasse Tyson say about the moon to debunk him in a minute? Watch this. Watch this. A whole bunch of data and intellectual words will appear. Oh, he explains the cosmos, but he didn't tell you that you have a solar plexus. Hey, Neil, step your game up. Okay, the cosmos, huh? All right. All right, so it just mentions the cosmos and UFOs. All right, Neil. All right, so we'll just go to the cosmos. Neil deGrasse Tyson's breakfast. It's a food company. Did you know that? Like Mike Tyson? Just be careful. He's woke too, right? Be careful. They've got a podcast and everything. So he's into the cosmos. Okay, interesting, Neil. Neil, I don't believe you, Neil. So then when he has this conversation about the cosmos, are you going to hear anything about your anatomy in there? Nope. So Neil, I wonder if you've mentioned this. This is for Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil, did you know this, Neil? Mr. Harvard guy doing Hollywood movies too? Okay. The moon is a part of the cosmos, right? I'm just curious. And I've already shown all this stuff. But Neil, I'm calling you out, man. Never mind the earth shape. Why don't you put the human being in your presentation as a part of the cosmos? That thing on your jacket came from the thing in the sky, didn't it? The sun. Okay. The lunate moon bone, Neil, is the cosmos, right? I never hear Neil say anything about this. Anyone going to see this man talk, get your money back right now. I'm just being real. There's your lunate moon bone. There it is. It's in your hand, honey. I'm so sorry. My light is not as bright as it could be on my phone. Shame on me. There it is. I'm so sorry. They want to sell you stuff. All right. That's the cosmos in your hand, honey. Like Cosmo Kramer. So you'll hear about the moon landing. You'll hear about data, but they won't tell you about your anatomy having the sun in it, with the sun with it, and that your bone, your hand bone is the moon. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So how much money is Neil charging you? So right there, he's debunked. He's not teaching you properly. He's showing you that you have to do work and spend money and get student loan debt and go and read books and suffer. No, 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 no. He's full of it. Joan Margaret. Fake X. Yeah. Hence the X-Men. They love it because of the rainbow. I'm the first one to show that. In the history of this truth thing, I'm the only one to show the rainbow and the pattern. There's nowhere to go with that one. And you can all do it by yourself and debunk an atheist and say, well, what's making that rainbow? The God that you say is not there? Okay. God is not only the Vatican or organized religion. God is, listen to me, an infinite invisible energy that will come here in many forms. It's you and I are one of them. Joan says, the number rituals they're playing for Black History Month are incredibly synced up. Oh, okay. Joan, he's actively hiding our connection to the cosmos. Of course he is. He's a sleight of mouth. You have sleight of handers that will do a magic on you. Neil deGrasse is sleight of mouth. If you watch him, he'll talk, he'll trip up, but he's very good at catching it back and distracting you with a rhythm. He's a performer. That's it. What up, down the rabbit hole? Much love, man, to you too. No! I want to look up one more thing. Give me a second here. Trying to see if there's anything on Neil and Freemasonry. There's some interesting things cooking here. Okay, someone on TikTok, it's TikTok now, is saying this. I wonder what's going on there. That Neil is a Freemason. So they're already doing work on you, Neil. You're out there, Neil. Are you a Shriner, Neil? Hey, Neil, are you a Scottish Rite one, honey? You look like a Shriner. Okay. All right. And I also saw it here. I think some Christians going after you too, Neil. You've got the born again people coming after you, Neil. They don't like you very much, also, Neil. So how come there are some folks calling you a Freemason, Neil? I'm not damning all Freemasons. So I'm just showing you there's some stuff going on with Neil. That's not just, hey, I'm this black guy with a good voice and I know the space people and I'm going to come talk you out of your sense. Joan says, Musk performing too, always talking a long pause, right, to make people think he's loading profound thoughts. Yeah, they're all full of it. What up, AZ? Great to see you, AZ. Going to work. God bless you, AZ. Always. Much love. By the way, AZ here, I have a video where this one is talking to her refrigerator and a light comes out when she asks for it. So I've had it come out of my body randomly. This one right here has a relationship with light and I have the video. Okay, I'm just saying, it's real. There's more to life than just videos, honey. Everybody has a power. Okay. Now, before I break down Neil and Freemasons and famous people and why it's important for you to take these videos seriously, I've already shown you enough truth about you that should get you, wow. Let's see how many famous people that you were laughing at that you didn't know were Freemasons. Okay? There he is. You're Michael Richards Kramer. He's a Freemason. He's a Shriner. Okay. Now that one's. I mean, a lot of folks know that. So this. Slow down. Did you know that he was a Freemason? You were laughing at him. There he is. There he is, all dressed up, looking all cute in his Freemasonic clothes. So you thought you were getting a comedian, but you were getting a secret asshole working on your brain, honey. Here he is. There he is. There's your little Kramer. They're all in the club, honey. You better wake up. They're all in the club. So if Kramer is a Freemason, this comedian, and he's a high number damn Freemason, by the way. That guy's a Freemason. Who isn't one now? Is Russell Brand possibly one? Neil deGrasse Tyson? I'm just asking. That's only one example, honey. Relax. That's a comedian. He shouldn't be a Freemason. He should be a comedian, right? Or is he a brother with a secret code, doing jokes in a certain way? Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to talk some trash. Why is it called talking trash? The trash is the ash. You didn't hear what I said. The trash is the ash. Wednesday, Ashley. To ask Ash. To rehash. Your trash is the ash. What does that mean? When you leave the body and die, when it rots, it can turn into ash. Hence, the trash is the truth. Compost feeds the earth, is death, trash that becomes life and food for your environment. So even your excrement and your doo-doo and your pee-pee are useful, honey. What's in it? Bars! Your trash, you talk. Has your ash, has you, has your rash. Tra, T-R-A, tra is your tri. Trimurti, tri. Trinity, three. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or Neil deGrasse and Tyson putting a foot in your Cosmo Kramer. Cosmo Kramer, they called him. And your Neil deGrasse Tyson, an actor, scientist, likes the Cosmo. Kramer was Cosmo Kramer and a Shriner Freemason. They're in the same bed together. That's why I chose Kramer and Neil. You better wake up to your famous people. The trash you talk is the truth. You will all become the trash. It's real cute right now in a meat suit, isn't it? We all have an opinion. We're all fiery. We can watch stuff, hear stuff, and do what we want until something don't work no more. And now you don't feel so good. Or maybe you didn't know everything and now someone put a foot in your ass. Can you handle that and move on and heal others? Or are you going to be bitter and ruthless and hurt others, which is what most people do? They will hurt others as opposed to enlighten them. Okay? MAGA. What does MAGA mean? You think MAGA is Donald Trump? Tisk, tisk, tisk. You're all trusting your actors. Okay, I got something for you. MAGA, what does it mean in Sanskrit? You guys got to wake up, man. You people who watch Fox News, Fox, ABC, letters, codes, CNN, NBC, all letters with numbers, and none of you care about that. Be careful. Before you even watch the news, what is the title and what are the symbols they're showing you? Eyewitness news? Okay. MAGA, it spans through Leo and Virgo constellations. The Astro MAGA, it's a constellation. Of course it is. Gotta wake up, people. You have nowhere to go. They stole it from India, honey. Are you kidding me? It is not Donald Trump only. You have to know the backstory before you get mad. What the hell, people? And there it is, MAGA. MAGA means 11th month in Hindu, honey. Wakey, wakey, ding, 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 ding. And Donald Trump, is he a Hindu? I thought he was a Catholic. Didn't he go to a Jesuit school? He did, which means deceitful. Donald Trump did. Of course he did. Okay, interesting. So then MAGA has something to do with the constellation and the 11th month. Like 9/11, I'm wondering? I'm just asking questions. Nothing going on there. Does someone maybe know your code? Order out of chaos or chaos out of order? Wow, you have nowhere to go. A lot of you got real angry, didn't you? You didn't even know what MAGA means. They were in a MAGA hat. It's not what you think it is. Shame on you. You get mad at them right away. You didn't do your homework. Acting on impulse, you appetite dependent, medication needing, science people, only that, no God. Listen, You will suffer for that. Now, you all know this. So I've decoded your reality. What are y'all doing out here? Oh, MAGA's with a MAGA. It's neo-Nazi? You better wake up, honey. I showed you what Nazi relates to. Do not trust your news, honey. It's all bull. Okay? They got it from India, honey. MAGA. Wake up, honey. It's the same word. William is Bill. William is Bill. They're doing a dance on your brain, honey. So is Trump a Freemason? Now, when you go to a Freemasonic lodge, if you want to be a third degree, what do you see first? I know someone right now who's doing it. They have the Bible, the Torah, the Quran. They have Hinduism books all there on a table. Okay? Right? For the secret people, not you and me. And you got to pay to get in. Interesting. Okay? I'm just showing you real stuff before you get hot and decide that's that. It's everything is not what you think it is, because someone else out there is going to know something you didn't know. So humble yourself and relax, because you don't know everything. You know nothing. It's the best thing to be is I know nothing. Like me, always. I clear my brain. I know nothing, but I am everything, and I am a creation from everything. I have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. Earth, water, air, fire, ether. You're done. The pentagon, pent means 5. Pentagram, pent means 5, honey. Head, 2 arms, 2 legs. No one told you that. Every star on every flag has 5 points and not 6. That's your head, your 2 arms, and your 2 legs. Oh, but only Palestine, Israel, Ukraine, Russia, Vietnam, World War II, this part of America, Africa. We come from there. None of you know anything. Not my chat room. You're all confused. You are a body of light. I showed you. You're a sun and a moon thing and an illusion made by a rainbow. But what makes the yellow, the red, and the blue form a perfect line and an X as a reflection that I've shown you? That is what your Freemasons understand. You're living in a shape, a logo, a rhythm, secret. You can't see it, but the light exposes it on glass. And there are ways to see the miracle. But most of you choose not to see. You're waiting for Joe Rogan. You're waiting for Alex Jones to do it for you, or a truther, or someone funny, or just make it easy, slow it down so it's nice and easy for me, or hours and hours of theory in your book and your author and make it official. Are they certified? No, are you a good person before you're certified? Are you a good person? Do you cheat on your husband and your wife? I don't care. You're certified. Are you racist? Will you go to the ghetto? Will you feed a homeless person? I don't care if you're certified in yoga. I don't care what science. Take your pick, boo-boo, not my chat room. You're certified. Are you a good person before you ask me to mention your pronouns? Are you racist? There's a lot of that happening in the LGBTQ community. Now, I want to show you this. Before we get into anything else, Iowa right now is making it really hard for the LGBTQ world. But here is something that I want to mention about your LGBTQ world, because I was a victim of this. I was living in a house that was all LGBTQ. It was a community co-op house. And because I was black, I was illegally kicked out. Oh, yes. No problem. Now, and if you mention this to any LGBTQ person, they'll agree with you. Like, yeah, that's true. Well, then why is that true? There it is. So never mind your pronoun, honey. I understand. Are you racist? Before you ask me to understand your story, are you so focused on your movement? Are you so focused on being gay, straight, Arab, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, Buddhist, atheist, science, Democrat, Republican, intellectual, rich, poor? Are you so focused on being black, white, whatever you call yourself, that you're missing maybe something else about yourself, which might be an asshole quality? Are you racist? That's it. That's it. That's how you get things done in this world. The one human being to come into your pool to make a ripple and change it is the truth, not the one going along with you because you're angry about your movement. What did you eat? Once again, did you eat animals? That's someone's child. You're someone's child wanting to change your gender, or wanting Palestine and Israel and the Ukraine, or you want to get Donald Trump, or you want abortion. Okay. Oh, human trafficking. Okay. Okay. Wonderful work, activists, but what did you eat? Slow it down. If you ate an animal, you're a shill. And humble yourself. You just ate someone's child. That's all. And if I did that, if I treated you like the meat you just ate, it's called a butcher shop, you wouldn't even be here to protest abortion, LGBTQ, human trafficking, global warming. You wouldn't be here. Donald Trump, you wouldn't exist because you'd be dead and someone would be eating you. Well, I'm a nightmare. You slow down a little bit and realize you know nothing. You heard something, it was a rumor. You better do your own homework. Or you heard someone got hurt, you heard someone got raped, you heard someone stole something. Did you see it happen? Did you see it and research it? Slow down. Not my chat room, the masses. Before you go protest, you heard it, you saw it on TV. Do you ever watch a squirrel? You ever see any roadkill and take it off the road and have compassion for a dead creature? How does it feel to get run over and run over and run over and no one takes you off the road? Animal life. But your pronouns, though: abortion, Donald Trump, the earth is flat only, it's a globe. They're all sick and confused. What did you eat? Before talking about Nazis, a lot of you know about fascism, capitalism, nationalism, all these isms. You're all smart. And Columbus was bad. You all know that. How about the fast food out here right now? What did you eat? Do you still support the fast food? Then you're a shill. This is where you live today. I'll never forget this. I had a conversation with someone from my store who wanted to talk to me specifically about truth. He said, "Hey, Jay, I like your vibe. I just want to hang out." I said, "Of course." So we hung out. While hanging out, someone else came. I was talking outside in public on a bench. Someone else came. So I'm talking. I said, "Sure, you're more than welcome to listen to us." He sits down to listen. I'm talking. I start flowing and making connections. The one who's visiting decides to tell me, "Oh, you're just making up words. You're just dancing with words. The Bible's, if you want to know the Bible, dude, study your Greek." Because I was mentioning Hebrew. But this one's into the Greek world. So they wanted to debunk me, right? And I was doing I was in a good rhythm. I was like, okay. Here is how I handled that parasite. I didn't even acknowledge anything to do with what he was upset with my performance. I said, "Excuse me, I can't take someone seriously who's drinking Coke. I think it's best you leave right now before I get upset." He goes, "Yeah, I think I should leave." And he left. Okay. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. I'm looking at what you drank and what you ate before you come with your opinion to me. I don't drink Coke or Pepsi, honey, ever again. Never. Yeah, I used to. It's done. Joan, spirit wearing a meat suit. Right. Joan, it is a sad state of affairs we find most of humanity stuck in. Well, now I'm going to get into, yeah, ha ha ha, it is funny. But now I'm going to get into some real stuff about your humans today. Not every human being is born to be a human. Now, let me slow it down and explain what I mean. Okay. Calm down, Jay. Slow it down, Jay. I don't believe you. It goes like this. The fish kingdom has many different kinds of fish. Trillions, it would make your head spin. There are fish you'll never see. You know that. Never see? Aha. Now! Listen, each category of fish are unique in energy and color patterns. Like the rainbow I showed you. Underwater. They can't go out in air. The water where you would drown and die is how they breathe. And your dumbass has all this man-made shit to see them, but you think that you've advanced and you can't breathe underwater like they can forever. Okay. Shh, got you there. Now go to your human kingdom. How many different strands of humans are there? Different colors. We go to race. We don't think about levels and energy though, do we? So now watch me cook this with no animals. It would make sense to me, people. Listen to me very carefully, that your creator makes energies of humans, some that are weaker. I'm not saying by race, honey. Vibration. Shh. Shh. Relax. Some are weaker in energy. You can become stronger. How do I know that? I don't know. This station's not coming in clear. It's a weak signal. If I do this and put a coat hanger in the TV, then it becomes better. So there's a solution. Duh. So listen to me carefully. Your weak signals, let's just say the weak signals that are being born on Earth are not getting, listen to me, they're not getting their strength. They're not getting adjusted by a translator. They're getting adjusted by a computer, science, a needle. Very simple. This is why the masses are screwed. They trust science. Because the creator, I'm going to say it again, it's like goldfish. A goldfish would not last a second with a fucking killer whale or shark. Right? You know that. There's a goldfish. That shit gone real. Okay? I'm not damning the goldfish. It's a goldfish. It's but think about it. Shark, goldfish. Why would God or the creator make those different sizes? Lessons, honey. So are you a goldfish? Jellyfish? Are you a whale? Are you possibly a shark? You need to know what vibration you are. Yeah, they didn't tell you that. Who's they? Your teacher. The Darwin people, the monkey people, got you all confused. Okay. Great. The Big Bang. Great. The volcano blew up, and then a caveman was born, and that's you and me. Okay, great. And then an astronaut went to the moon and told you that you're half of a monkey and half of a human. Great. This is great, guys. Listen to me carefully. It doesn't add up. Okay. The monkey thing. What made the monkey? Okay, never mind that you came from a monkey in Africa. What made the dirt in Africa? What made the sperm that made the monkey? What? They will get nervous, the scientists. Well, you see here, when they do that, when they go, you see here, I got a diagram. I don't have, that's not how nature works. Nature is not having a chalkboard to make a plant, to make your testicles, to make an ant, or colors and rainbows. Nature gets it done. Why a chalkboard and all these hours of explanation? Because the human should be the seventh creation and the upgrade, but is now the downgrade. Jazzy Her. He left because he knew he was in the wrong. Who was in the wrong, Jazzy? Was there fighting in my chat room? Hey, Jazzy Her, what was going on there? Kim. My mom turns 103 today. Wow. Has never eaten fast food and takes no meds either. Joan. I was ha-haing at the Coke thing. Oh, yeah, driving the guy away. Yeah. Oh, he loved that. The minute I said Coke, he was like, you got me. Okay. What up, Greg Anastas? Hue man, and hue does mean light. Law of frequency is the rule. Our destiny determines our destiny. Our density determines our destiny. Same word, density and destiny. Returning is retuning. Joan Margaret. Kim, that's awesome. That is awesome. 103. My mother's husband's grandmother, she passed away at 105 years old. Okay, and that one ate meat and stuff, but okay, I'm not, listen, another great thing is just because you live a long life doesn't make you wise or right or better. I'm gonna say it again. Because you've lived a long life where nothing bad ever happened to you, like you didn't get sick. Listen to me, because you're going to get some people who will defend meat eating. Well, my grandfather, he would smoke this and that and eat. Listen, what vibration are you? What is your energy level? Okay? And are you aware that you are a light body? Did you know about a solar plexus and a lunate moon bone? If you didn't, shut up. And listen, and now you know. Now that you know, what you going to do about it? Oh, yeah, whatever. Then you suck. But if I buy you a Bud Light, yeah, man, what? Or a video game, yeah, I gave you wisdom. That's where you live today. We are screwed for that reason. Yep. Yes, Greg. We are supposed to live hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. Your immune system, immune and immortal are the same word. I'm going to etymology. It's been 2 hours. It's already too long for most of you. It's okay. I want to look up some words for flat earth before I go. I'm just... Okay. So dirt, the word dirt, it says loose earth. Okay? Let's just slow down here. Loose, dirt, loose, dirt, excrement and doo-doo, and dung and doo-doo. Your doo-doo is good for you if you know what you're doing, honey. But back to loose, dirt. Now, we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour. So if there's loose dirt, this is gravity, right? Shouldn't we all be getting hit with mud balls all day and having to duck and dodge and with loose dirt? But gravity, I got something for gravity. And everyone loves going to gravity to defend the ball earth. I got news for you, honey. Okay? In science, a theory is an explanation of a large body of verified observations or results or behaviors known as facts, but nothing to do with nature and your solar plexus and your lunate moon bone and light. Be careful with these people. So we observe the fact of gravity and its effects. The theory of gravity is the explanation of phenomenon we refer to as gravity. So let's slow down and understand it is still a theory. Slow it down. And I had to defend my thesis or my theory, and I passed mine. They have not passed theirs with gravity. Just know, why is it still considered a theory? The National Center for Science Education is telling you gravity is only a theory too. This is an actual official. There it is. This website right here, a foot in your ass. Hey, Neil deGrasse Tyson, pardon me. I'm going to screenshot this because it's going to be too blurry. In fact, I want this in my phone forever for you ball earthers who love writing diagrams and telling me in 3 hours what the earth is. When I told you it's flat with the title, plane it, plane means flat, goes on, and airplane. I was born in Jamaica Plains, Massachusetts, the Great Plains, the flat lands. Geographically, there are flat lands, not ball lands. So that was in an hour of data. Here it is. It's a theory, honey. It's not been proven, boo-boo. Read this article. The National Center of Science. Hey, Neil deGrasse Tyson, what's up? Even your own scientists are debunking you, Neil. What's going on? They shouldn't be talking about it being a theory. But Neil deGrasse Tyson, with a sleight of mouth and all that talking and jibber jabber, everyone believes him. Oh, wow. Take your time and process everything I've shown you so you don't get hustled. You're getting hustled, not my chat room. Everyone, theory, yes, it means a guess. Yes. Gravity. I like that joke. Elmer Fudding it. Ah! All right, and that's the National Center for Science Education. Hey, NASA, what's up with gravity, honey? These people don't agree with you, and they're official. Where are you going to go? So you have nowhere to go. Gravity is bullshit. Loose Earth would be floating all over your face, spinning 1,000 miles an hour. Unbelievable. Take back your damn truth. And play my video in your classroom and tell your professor there to shut up, and sit down, relax. So NASA's found a super Earth. You better be careful. They're playing with you. Here they go. These are your rock stars. I'm sorry, people. They have so many pop-ups. I just had 5 different pop-ups. Sabotage. This is intimidating. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go to this website, but it will not let me go because it wants to sell me stuff. Wow. There it is. A super Earth. They're lying to you. A super Earth? A tantalizing place. Let's first of all figure out this Earth, NASA, and let's slow down, honey, and stop going to the Mars. Mars is not a solid planet. It's an orb. It's a red mist. The Nikon P900 camera debunked what Mercury, Venus, and Mars look like if you Google it. They're misty little lights in the sky, which makes far more sense than fiery hot planets that men with suits can go and golf and read Playboy and laugh at us. A super Earth. These bastards. My God. Let's go to land. What does land mean? Like land. Super Earth? We're in trouble, guys. Well, I've already shown this several times, honey. This is an important one to see. And only those that have a brain can understand what I'm doing. Land. Understand what land means. Land, firm. My God, people. You will see nothing in here that mentions spinning around or gravity needed. It's very simple. Land. and you see a heath. Land. Heath. Heath Ledger. Heath. I used to live near Heath Street in Boston. What is Heath? What is a heath? Something flat. Woo! Yep. Yep. First line, honey. You have nowhere to go. So your gravity theory, your gravity is a theory. And heath for land, right there, you see flat, especially flat and shrubby. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's the land you live on, honey. So you have nowhere to go. You can't have a ball earth or a super earth. Wow. And you forgot all about this earth. Land can't be spinny and need gravity. Down the rabbit hole. I got engaged, Jay. Finally found my real person. Awesome. I found one as well. She'll be coming here in May, hopefully. Bless you, Greg. The plane. Net, because you can't go across Antarctica heavily guarded by militarized penguins. They would if they could. John Margaret. Oh, they're giving you congrats. That's cool, man. Greg. Vedic cosmology already got it down. Yep, flat plane. I've shown that. Flat plane that potentially is billions of miles. Yep. Greg, Vedic cosmology already got it down with no gravity required. Right. I'm just showing the average brain today that loves gravity that it can be debunked. Down the rabbit hole. Land, that's your, okay. Land, oh, that's your local area network, LAN. LAN, thank you for saying that. There we go, land, LAN. Huh. Joan, I'm guessing they kept the ether, am I right? Your Einstein did not believe in the ether until his deathbed, and he apologized apparently on his deathbed, saying he was wrong because you have an Ethernet that debunks that there's no ether. Okay, and it's better for your body apparently with your electronics. I'm looking up LAN. Thank you for that one. Wow. You're right. Well, you also have a LAN cable. Interesting. And they're Ethernet cables. Wow. Wow. Well, when I look up LAN, I see these. Okay. Why is it a cat? For Leo? Leo? A Catholic? Hi. So when I typed it in, sorry if it's blurry, y'all. Let's just slow down. All right. When I typed it in, this is what I get. Of course. Of course. Land. Who's playing with us? Come on, guys. Is LAN faster than Wi-Fi? They're using your truth against you, honey. Thank you so much for this truth. I appreciate that gift. LAN, wake up. Shit, man. And then you find the Ethernet cables. There's no ether, right? Hi, ball earthers. Hi, ball earthers. A lot of you ball earthers say there's no ether. What's that? What is that? Yes, it is fire down the rabbit hole. Greg, internet was created by DARPA. It's a military invention, of course. As is all smart tech, of course. It means pain in Old English. Down the rabbit hole. Address in, I can't say that word right now because I'm loopy, but thank you for saying that word. It has to do with native people. Certain words I can't form because my brain and the scar tissue, I can't say that word. Isn't that funny? Down the rabbit hole. You taught me that. Okay. What up, Miss Moss? The word was INDIGENOUS. I'm too tired to say that word, but thank you. All right, I'm going to end at 2 hours. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om. JHE in all life. Om, Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om, Chandra, Yanama. Om, Hum, Vajra Guru, Padma City. Om Namo Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. My entire chat room. All right. Love your damn selves and share this one. It was definitely fire. We don't have time for opinions or gravity. Now gravitate towards that. Thank you for the hearts.